Rose Giles for LiveBait.tv, and we're outside of the Drake Hotel in Toronto. Tonight is the official launch of LavalifeMagazine.com, a new magazine spun off Lavalife.com, Canada's #1 dating website. It should be a great evening. Let's go inside and see what's going on.
On Lavalife, we have people who are looking for relationships. We have people who are looking just to date. We have people who are looking for something completely casual or to get married. So there's all of that. Plus, there's people all over North America. We have a presence in Australia and in Europe as well. So, I mean, it's as broad as the people who are on the site.
Now, I know you're an avid music, you love music and you love reading and books. So do you plan on incorporating that into the magazine and using those things to harness the community?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, celebrity Q&As would be an obvious one for us. We actually had a story on the site, Sex Advice from the Rapper Exhibit, the West Coast Rapper Exhibit, which was interesting. So certainly that aspect of music. Books, we've featured authors. I haven't done a lot of writing for the site. I've been busy editing and just sort of creating it. But we have a pretty amazing roster of marquee writers who are just really great at amassing, pop culture, tapping into that, what's there and what's meaningful to our readers, and then bringing that. So Barbara Moses is an author, for instance, who wrote a book called Dish about middle-aged women. So that's someone that we would talk to. Yeah,
and I know Lisa Daly is someone you're quite excited about. She's from Florida, and she's considered a sex expert.
That's right.
So you're excited about her, and she's going to be writing for you on a regular basis. Can you tell me a bit more about her and how you found her and how she's going to contribute to the magazine?
Well, actually, I inherited Lisa Daly. She was already writing for Lavalife when I came on board to create the magazine. So, I mean, I met her just through her copy. She's based in Florida. She's written a book called Stop Getting Dumped, How to Find the Man of Your Dreams in 3 years. A money-back guarantee, apparently, so that's a pretty good thing. And Lisa's really good at certainly female perspective, obviously, and she seems to be able to pick up, she can go out to a cocktail party and come back with 10 story ideas. So she's amazing. We have a guy who's billed as the world's only film sommelier. And basically,
I read about that.
He's a legitimate sommelier based in Sonoma, California, who, obviously knows a lot about wine, but he's also a film buff. So he would, review a movie and say, well, 40-Year-Old Virgin is about a guy who's kind of delicate and kind of sweet, but kind of nerdy. So what would be a good wine with that? Well, Pinot Noir, because it's hard to grow and it's really, tricky. And anybody who saw Sideways knows the whole thing about Pinot Noir. So he's one of our writers. And we have a number of writers based in Toronto who are covering everything from fetishes to dealing with breakups to everything in between.
In the media release, you say that part of LavalifeMagazine.com's mandate is to create a community for single people. How do you plan on that evolving, and what do you see in the how do you see that community developing in the future?
Well, one way would be just keeping sort of it sounds corny, but lines of communication open. I mean, we have. Our site is designed in such a way that people can comment on every single story, whether they're a Lavalife member or not. So they can give us feedback on various things that are there, whether they find it meaningful, great, terrible, whatever. We can use those as cues.
This is the official launch of LavalifeMagazine.com. We're here at the Drake. What do you have in store for us this evening? Who's coming? Are there actual members coming tonight, or is this more of an industry event?
Yeah.
What should we expect?
Yeah, it's more of an industry event tonight, and it's kind of a low sell. Like, we didn't want to get up and make speeches or any of that. We just want people to come, take a card, find the URL, maybe talk about it amongst themselves. And that's about it. We have Brendan Canning from Broken Social Scene, who is DJing tonight, who's, rarely DJs anymore, really has time to DJ. So, sonically it's going to be amazing. And we just hope people are going to, talk about the magazine, LavalifeMagazine.com.
Do you have any last-minute sex tips for our viewers? We're hoping they have sex. I'm sure they do. But let's see.
Well, in the words of the great Woody Allen, I would say, don't knock masturbation, it's sex with someone you love. And why don't we just leave it at that?
All right. Thanks again.